Greetings hobbyists, this is Addons of All. And in this video we're having a look at an easier way to update your add-ons. So sometimes Blender's great and makes things easy for us. If we go to Edit Preferences and come to Get Extensions, you can see that anything from the Blender extension warehouse has the ability to find out when it needs updating, and then you just get this easy update button, you click it, and then your extension is updated. But for add-ons that you've purchased from external sites, for example SuperHyve, it's not so easy. You have to go in, download it, drag it in, and then install it there, and you have to keep checking to see whether there's been an update or not. Well, in theory, no longer is that the case. And I'd like to thank LordofHyphens for bringing my attention to this. He posted up in the channel Discord, which you get access to if you're a patron, about something that's come in Blender 5.2. And it's probably easiest if I demonstrate this by coming to SuperHyve, where we've got some additional information and this new way of keeping our add-ons updated. If I scroll down to the details, we have this information which now says Blender extension compatible, and here importantly the answer is yes. Now what that means is that this add-on, and not every add-on has done this, allows you to set some options where you can do this within Blender. So let's have a look at how we do this. I'm going to go to my View Downloads, and here we've got this drag and drop into Blender, which you'll notice looks very similar to what you get in the extension warehouse, but you have to authenticate this with a SuperHyve API token. Right, now I haven't done this yet because I was worried once you do it once, and you do only have to do this once, it will go away, so I just want to show you, talk through this as we do it together. If I click this full instructions, you can see that we need to do several things. Firstly, we need to tell Blender's extensions to go and look at SuperHyve. So we're going to go to Edit Preferences, Get Extensions, and then we're going to add a remote repository using this link below. So I'm just going to click copy on that, and then we're going to come back to Blender. So Edit Preferences, Get Extensions, and we've got this option for repositories, which if I click, we've got the extension warehouse and all of my user defaults and systems. And I can click plus to add a remote repository. So my URL, which I just copied, I'm going to paste in there, and I'm going to ask it to check for updates on startup. We are going to need to require an access token from what I can tell, and we get this secret, which we're going to come back into SuperHyve and look for. So we need to authenticate with an API token. This will be personal to you. So click SuperHyve API token, generate token for Blender, and you get something relevant to you, which I've blurred out, and it says copy it now. This token won't be shown again, so importantly copy it and go back to Blender. Paste it in, and you shouldn't need a custom directory, so you could just click create. You do need to make sure that you click save preferences after this if you don't have auto saving on, so make sure you do that as well. Now at this point, this should be checking for our add-ons, but not if you have only installed them. This is really important. If you've installed them normally from a file, this will not be checking that. You need to come back to SuperHyve, or anywhere else can do this as well. I don't think Gumroad has, but in theory they can. And you just need to, let's get rid of this, bring this up and drag and drop this into Blender. Once you've done that, it will say, do you want to install the following add-ons? We're going to click OK. And this is now installed Select Pro in a way that is going to auto check for updates. In this instance, I need to restart Blender to load all the required modules, so I'm going to quit Blender, come back into Blender, and now that should be good to go. And if I go to Edit Preferences and Get Extensions, it will check for Select Pro as part of that process. Now that does mean you're going to have to go back to SuperHyve and have a look through all of your add-ons and see which ones will allow you to do this, and then that does mean you sort of have to keep track of the ones that do and the ones that don't, so I really hope that most of them do, otherwise that is going to be slightly tedious. But hopefully as this becomes more the standard thing to do, you're going to notice more and more add-ons allowing that as a function. This does start to blur the line a lot between extensions and add-ons at this point, once again bringing us to the point where they used to just be add-ons, so not really sure how beneficial it is to break up between the two. But now, at least in theory, it's easier to keep an eye on if your add-ons need updating. You just have one place to look, and it will tell you which ones need updating, and you can just click on a button to do it. Anyway, if you found that useful, please hit that like button as always. It's really appreciated. And if you do want to be part of the channel Discord, feel free to join the Patreon. There's a link below, and at any tier, you get access to the channel Discord. Hope to see you in the next video, and have a great day.